I've been an academic or a teacher within UAL for the last 8 years, and more recently I undertook a PG Cert qualification through SILTAD, and within the PG Cert program there was a diversity unit in which a lot of themes started to emerge in terms of my teaching and the importance of diversity and equality, inclusive practice, and within the provision of that unit, Shades of Noir represented themselves. Aisha came in and did a talk and talked about the importance of, more importantly, one of the things that stuck in my head was the provision of literature within the curriculum or the reading lists, and that really hit home after teaching for so many years, how much I was giving out in terms of my reading lists, my own awareness of the reading list and how diverse that was. And so it gave me a real kind of understanding working with Shades of Noir and looking at the kind of work that they're doing within higher education. Well, I've got two answers, but the first one is kind of an internal answer, if you want. So the future for Shades of Noir within UAL is to definitely get a bit more, well, a lot more awareness of not just what Shades of Noir is, but to the point where it's not even mentioned, it just is. And I think that's difficult. In the same ways you might just see a reading list or you might see programs, it would just be good to know that, for instance, within any curriculum there is a unit that is innately addressing equality, and it happens to be powered by Shades of Noir. So I think that's the future within UAL. I'm aware that the UAL has its equality and diversity policies, and that's great, and that's addressing a lot of agendas. But it would be great to literally have that element that is part of any part of a course that comes almost like an accredited, unitized element. I don't know how difficult that would be, because it involves a lot of validation and a lot of the processes that go along with adding anything to a course, but also perhaps looking at the extracurricular, maybe looking at increasing the frequency of programs that Shades of Noir is doing within UAL. And just secondly, externally, it would be great to see how Shades of Noir becomes nationalized, and I think by that I mean looking at how not just that it becomes something that goes out throughout lots of universities, but maybe looking at programs, workshops that start to maybe invite industry as well. So looking at maybe the kind of the cross-pollination of how maybe industry and academia and Shades of Noir work together to maybe, it could be that there are collaborations or alliances with local councils who are giving space and addressing neglected spaces, and Shades of Noir becomes almost like the hub through which different organisations or different bodies can start communicating. And I say that because I know many artists who would love to hire a bus stop, for instance, and express their art, but they don't know the channels for which to do that. And if Shades of Noir almost became not necessarily spokesperson or spokesorganisation, but helped young emerging artists and maybe looked at how diversity can be channeled through using Shades of Noir.